Is it working?
Is it working?
As far as I can tell with this.
Work.
Working, working,
working. Shoot, shoot, chicka, chicka, cha, cha. Shoot, shoot. Working. Wake up, Rach.
I'm there. I think we're very much awake.
Are we
I
really?
think we're on camera.
Are we on camera?
I don't know. I can't tell. There's no one behind it, so do
You know-
do you think it's on?
Yeah, it's on.
Is it on? Bob says it's on, but I don't believe everything Bob tells me. Just
Bob's been recording from the get-go.
Well, we
That's
should-
where he gets
he
all
has
this good
been.
stuff when
I
we're not
know,
paying
right?
attention.
I know, right? Well, should we start then?
Yeah.
You want to do it?
Yeah, welcome to another episode of Pirate Radio Live. Don't
Yeah.
know what episode it is because I stopped counting.
It's episode 13. It's our lucky episode.
It is.
It is lucky 13, which is brilliant because we got some good acts.
We
for
do.
tonight.
We got
some
some
stuff.
different.
Yes,
We were different last episode, but now
Yep.
we're just going to keep rolling with the different.
that's right. Because variety is a spice of life.
Heck yeah.
That's right.
Boom.
Who put water in this? Anyway,
You got
So-
screwed.
what we should do is start off this show
We should.
with the lovely and talented young man from Denton who kind of got in the spirit of things.
He did.
Didn't he?
Showed up for Pirate
Radio
Live
in a pirate
in a
outfit.
pirate outfit. I love it. I get it. I love it.
Second person that's done that. Emma did it the very first show. She showed up all decked up in pirate. It was kind of hot.
Oh man.
But this guy is not Emma. This guy is James,
James.
and he's got kind of an electronic world going on.
Yeah, electronic hip hop.
Yeah.
Like R&B kind of.
So-
It's pretty cool.
And I think this song is called Samurai Days.
Because we're remembering things now.
That's right. Actually, we're not. We just wrote it down. Push the button, Max.
Gotta be nothing blue for moon or seeing I seen you before. I got a lesson that I taught you, baby. This you need to know. Gotta go fly, baby. I'm gonna fly away. I wanna know how much time you take to hate me. I want you to know I see you. Days are passing. I need you today. Samurai days when we used to play in that park in LA. What up, Killer Taco? Pirate Radio. Tuning in right now. She wanna sing along, but she don't know the words. I lay down in the party. Been tripping, slowly worrying, only about right now. She's having a breakdown, this could be it. What up, Killer Taco? Let's go. It's Saturday night. I'm feeling good. things I got to say. Oh, not today. So many things I got to say. I gotta say. Oh, not today. So many things I got to say. I gotta say. Oh, not today. So many things I got to say. Thank you.
Yeah, we're getting better. We're doing good.
And so we're back.
We're back.
We're back. And that was Samurai Days by Jame.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, that was
And
very cool.
It's really cool because he made all these tracks too.
He did.
So, or this track that you heard. So not only did he write it, but he made.
Yeah, he's got a little box.
It ain't easy making those, with
Yep.
your electro doggies.
Yes.
It's not. I don't do it, but
It's not easy to put that stuff together and sound creative
If I
and
can't
not
press
stupid.
buttons to get to where I need to be, it ain't working.
Well, honey,
I don't-
synthesizer's right up your
But
alley.
I don't want to
man.
like know the buttons. I don't want to be like, oh, you got to press this. I'm like, I'm just banging until something works.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah. But no, his.
that's the secret about music. My cats and kittens, all of us do the same thing. Is you just bang on it until something works.
Yeah, and then we remember.
Speaking of,
Right.
next up to the gallows, we have the lovely and talented J.T.
Durwalker.
Derwachter.
Durwalker.
Derwachter.
Walker.
That's Wachter.
If we're messing up, we told you we would remember you, not your name. So we already prefaced this, but I'm pretty sure it's Durwalker.
All right. Well,
Wachter.
he's going to do a song called "Is This Love," and it's a beautiful song.
And it's beautiful.
It's lovely.
It's beautiful.
It's lovely. So, push the button, Max.
Okay, y'all. This next one, weirdly, this song has kind of been the one that I've had longest in the works for. It was when I was starting to have to pick up piano again because I came back to UNT for school, and I had to take piano class again. And so I was like, as I was writing this song, it was like literally just like, and then I like kind of remembered how to play piano again because I'm not good, but I can fake it. So I'm gonna fake it. This next song's called "Is This Love," and it was kind of just like, I was like, what if I did the funnest, just kind of most sort of just chill little 70s piano sort of thing. So I was using like lots of Chicago-esque type chords and stuff. So, all right, Is This Love? It's been lonely lately, but I think that's about to change. 'Cause I met somebody yesterday who's beautiful and kinda strange. It might sound crazy, but she's always on my mind. 'Cause she laughs at all my stupid jokes. It's weird because she's so damn fine. Don't wanna mess things up 'cause she is the one I want. Is this love? Is this chance? Could it be that I have found myself romance? Is something new? Is something fun? Give it time and maybe she could be the one for me. I can't believe it. She's exactly just my type. It's unusual to find someone. I think I found somebody nice. I don't wanna mess things up 'cause she is the one I want. Oh. this love? Is it chance? Could it be that I have found myself romance? It's something new, it's something fun. Give it time and maybe she could be the one. Oh Lord, for me. Is this love? I think it's chance, 'cause I just think that I have found myself romance. Lord, it's something new, she's something fun. I'll give it time and maybe she could be the one. Oh no, for me. Thank you.
We need a Max.
Well, you know where that's from. We're back. You know where that's from. Push
No.
the Button, Max.
No.
The Great Race with Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon. And Jack Lemmon had a sidekick who was the guy that played Columbo and Peter Falk.
So that scene in The Grinch where he tells the dog to,
The dog.
to push the button, he's like, push the,
button,
button, Max.
Max.
That's from that.
It's from.
That's
it's
where my
from
brain
The
goes to
Great
The
Race.
Grinch, but it makes more sense. that
That's
it's
right.
From something else, because
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Max was the evil henchman, sort of Maximilian, and every time
do we
they
have
had
an evil henchman?
yeah, he's sitting over there in the corner. Our production Nazi. He's over there grinning
he
at
is going
everybody.
to leave all the bad things in forever. For
Oh,
now,
yeah.
he's gonna. Every time you spite him, he comes back at you. Why do you do this to us, doggy?
Not to mention the blackmail stuff that he's got.
Yeah,
on us.
your fault.
Seriously.
Your fault.
My fault.
Yeah, your fault. I know better.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you this one over here. All right. So anyway, that was J.T. Durwachter. And this is Love. Next up to the gallows is kind of a phenomenon. This guy busted onto the scene. Literally, he just kind of showed up out of nowhere.
He did.
And with all 10 fingers, literally blew everybody
Oh, I
away.
remember this night. We went to Tom Stackery.
That's right, and did
And
the open mic.
we were just going to play and get out because we're like, let's play. We're bored. Let's play. We're jonesing to play. We went, and he got on stage, and we both looked at each other, and we're like, we will not leave tonight
Unless
without
we have
getting.
him. That's right. And so we clasped him to our bosom with hoops of steel, and that probably went, didn't it? So anyway,
I
did it?
hope so. I hope
Bob's
it
laughing.
did. I hope
Yeah,
it did.
we did. We clasped him to our hearts with hoops of steel. This guy is amazing. You're going to love his fingers. And I think what he's going to do, he's going to do an original
He will do an original.
that's called I Hate Being Alone. And
I feel that.
it melds perfectly into a song that I actually requested that he played, which is the greatness of the classical gas.
That song.
So this is Daniel Gussman.
Daniel Gussman.
That's right. And
Yeah.
I hate being alone because I've got classical gas. Push the button.
Act like you've never done it before. I am coming up with this on the spot. This song is totally improvised. So this is a song I wrote out of solitude, and it's called. Geez, I feel like I'm gonna mix up the names. I always. I Hate Being Alone is the name of the song. So. It's pretty. All right, it goes something like this. Thank you. All right. I don't know how to start this. I usually start with a medley, but I'm just going to go straight into it. It's called Classical Gas by Mason Williams, and this is the Tommy Emmanuel arrangement of it. Thank you.
And that was Daniel Gussman
That was
with
fantastic.
Classical Gas.
Is it gas or gasp? What are you
It's
saying?
gas.
Oh, it's classical gas.
Yeah, it was a brilliant tune that was around when I was a kid, if you can remember that, or if you can realize.
I wouldn't remember, but I could
You wouldn't
visualize.
remember, but I was a child at one time.
Yes, I
Yes.
have this conversation with my child a
I
lot.
was a little bitty guy, still had the mustache and the goatee, but I was shorter then,
Yeah.
and
younger.
I heard this song. I heard Classical Gas when I was a little bitty kid on television because my father loved variety shows.
God's not wrong.
Yeah. So and
No,
so anyway,
that was fantastic.
it's brilliant.
His fingers and this pace that he can take make
Yep.
my head hurt. Makes me feel like I need to go home and practice.
Does it?
But I don't really need to do that because I don't want to play that fast. But in my brain, in my heart, I do.
Oh, okay.
But I don't
okay.
want. I don't want to practice that much.
I get you.
Just
I get
kidding,
you. Well, speaking of not practicing, me and you, are going to play a song that we never practice.
You're right. We actually never practiced this song.
I don't think we did. We just started playing it one day.
We
and-
played it and we know it. It's in the
Boing.
key of G. Every song. Oh, we don't play a lot in the key of G, actually.
But the ones that we do are pretty easy because,
It's
at
just a
least in
blues.
my
Yeah,
world,
it's
in the bouzouki world, G is right in the middle of the neck.
And in my world, it's
Yeah.
at the top.
It is at the top. So
And it's easy to play because it's not a bar chord.
there you go. So now we know that too much information. Rachel likes to be on top, and I like to be in the middle. So anyway, we're going to do a lovely song about moonshine.
He's leaving that.
I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. It's funny.
We are going to do a song about moonshine, though.
That's right. A little song
And
about
with-
moonshine. I think this wasn't actually in "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou," but it was a song from one of the artists that played "Down from the Mountain," which was "Brother Art."
That's why I
Art
can never
Thou
find it. Y'all
Live.
kept telling me it was in there, and I was like, well, I've watched this
No,
movie
no.
like five times.
It's
since
not in the movie. It's not in the movie.
Okay.
But what those people did was got together at the Ryman in Nashville and did a show and featured the music and the performers of "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou," and the guy that played the guitar player for George Clooney and them, the black dude. His name is Chris Thomas King, and his daddy was a famous blues musician as well.
Okay.
And basically, on the Ryman recording, that's where John Law come from.
That's cool.
And that's where I
You
discovered
do know
it.
way too much information, but that's cool.
I know.
That's
I
cool.
can dig into minutia like that. It's just
Minutia.
with a shovel.
That was cool.
Your nutia, my nutia, all of our nutia. So let's do some nutia.
It's actually pretty old, but we can.
It's old Nusha. So this is me and you, us.
Take my
All right.
button, push it now.
Wow, what style you have.
Punch the button, Max. Blow it up.
Blow it up. Moonshine whiskey ought to be a crime. When I stop my drinking, though, I'm bound to lose my mind. Oh, brother, can you get it one more time? Now what's that smoking yonder across the hill? Looks like my secret hideaway. Had so many years. John Gordon, come and bring us out of here. He burned down the liquor store. He burned down the liquor store. John Gordon burned down the liquor store. He burned down the liquor store. That bootleg whiskey, where we gonna go? Working in the fields all the hot long day. Looks like my secret hideaway done gone by the way. Gonna feel like I'm drinking my own tears. Turn water into whiskey, that's what the preachers say. Oh Lord, I need me a miracle, get me through the day. Muddy water come, chase the blues away. He burned down the liquor store. burned down the liquor store. John Law burned down the liquor store. He burned down the liquor store. That bootleg whiskey, where we gonna go? Alright. Now John Law didn't mind us having just a little fun. Cause when we made our money low, we knew he'd get him some. And joint would rock till the morning come. But when the money got low, John Law took me off to jail. Cause I drank all my whiskey up, didn't have none to sell, didn't have no one to come and go my bail. He burned down liquor store, he burned down liquor store. John Law burned down liquor store, he burned down liquor store. That bootleg whiskey, where we gonna go? Alright, here we go. Take it down, Rach. You're probably out of the camera. Better come back up. There you are. This is the romantic part.
I can do that.
Good morning, Judge. What may be my fine? When a judge, he tastes my whiskey law. Didn't give me no time. Said, can you make some more of your moonshine? He burned down liquor stuff. He burned down liquor stuff. John Law burned down liquor stuff. He burned down liquor stuff. That bootleg whiskey, where we gonna go? Let's do it one more time. He burned down liquor store. He burned down liquor store. John Law burned down liquor store. He burned down liquor store. That bootleg whiskey, where we gonna go?
I hope he doesn't burn down the liquor store.
I know,
I
right?
use that.
Well, we're done fiddle farting around with that.
Yep.
Yep, it was brilliant, and we had a lot of fun. That's one that actually gets our production Nazi Bob all.
Hey, he got on stage with us
Hot and
one
bothered,
time and
yep.
sang it. I've been waiting for that day. And
he
it
jumps
happened.
up. He jumps up there and starts just yelling away.
And now it's gonna always happen.
It's beautiful.
So you got to come out to a Ray Chan and Bone Doggy show.
Ooh, if you're in Denton, Texas, which most of you aren't, but some of you are. So, does that make any sense?
To the people that aren't in Denton, yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, we want to include those guys that are not in Denton. You may be in, Yugoslavia.
Oh, I hope
Is
so.
that still a place?
Sounds like it.
Could be. So anyway, that was John Law.
That
and
was.
That was beautiful.
And he burned down our liquor store. So I'm
That's
still
right.
butthurt about it, but you know what?
That's
he
right.
made a good song about it.
Come and took our still away. That's right. So now, my dove,
Ooh, now for the grand finale.
drum roll, please. Who is it?
You know. I know. I know. I know.
Okay.
I know.
Well,
Oh, I know.
You're looking at me
I
like
know.
you don't know.
I'm wondering, do you know? Because
I don't
know.
care.
She's honest.
I know who it is, and she's one of our favorites.
She
She's-
is. She was on our first ever Pirate Radio Live
Right.
episode, number 1.
That's
and
right.
we're on 13, if
Very
that
first.
shows anything.
And she was also a regular on our podcast.
She was. Go
Yep.
look up Radio
Back in
Free
the day.
Denton.
Yep.
It's still there.
That's some
still
ridiculous
funny.
stuff, by the way. It is. I listened to it the other day.
Oh, I know. It still
Listen to
pops
Wizard
me
of
up all
Oz.
the time.
Yep.
Tell, like the Lipson, or is it Apple?
Lipson.
One of
Apple.
those people will like send me notifications throughout the day, and it's like,
Yeah.
check out this or it's not latest. Check out this episode you missed.
2 years ago.
Because I watched everything on Facebook.
Right.
Like I listened to all those videos, which
Right.
is probably my fault, but
it
so
was
every-
a funny.
But it does every
podcast.
day. One will pop up. Like the other day, it popped up. It was the Chicagoans, the brother and the sisters.
Oh yeah, the Murgatroyd
The
family.
Murgatroyds,
Yes.
yeah. And I was
The
it was just like,
Murgatroyds.
hey, you missed this, and I was like, but I did
The
not.
remodelers,
I did not
yes.
miss that.
That was cool. So Emma was part of that podcast. It's called Radio Free Denton.
Denton.
Find that and listen to it when you got a
Yeah.
couple hours. It's ridiculous and it's funny.
It'll entertain you. You
But
might laugh.
Emma started out with us, and she would bring her poetry, and we would put music to it.
That's right, she did.
That's right, yeah, she would
And
bring
then
her poetry.
It just made sense to come on board
Yeah.
and be a part of it.
And then, lo and behold, we find out that our little wooden nymph could play the snot out of a piano,
Oh heck yeah!
and then
And
then
sing when we were karaoke. We see her
Yep.
sing, and we're like, so you sing too?
and then we
and then-
found out she could play guitar.
What else do you know?
I
Emma?
know. So the first one I think we're going to do a couple for Emma.
That's right.
And the first one is her on a guitar, and
That's
it's a
right.
lovely little tune called Bats.
That's right.
That's right.
And so give it up for our featured act of the evening,
Emma Ricks.
Emma Ricks.
Emma Ricks. And her song Bats, and then followed
By-
quickly by
Breathe.
Breathe.
Good. I'm glad she told me when.
Yeah, there you go. I'm glad I wrote this stuff down.
Yeah, me too.
You never know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you could get lost.
You could die.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Do you now?
Oh, wow.
Anybody could die.
That is so dark. It's funny, though. All right, push the button, Max. Play Emma.
Anyway, so the song that we're going to do next is Bats. And it's actually about some bats that came through Denton, because Austin is the only place that has bats. They're everywhere. I know. Yes. And so the Bar of Sweetwater, they've got like a bus stop where there's got some crumbling bricks. And one day, my boyfriend and I were walking along, and we noticed there were a bunch of birds in the sky. But they weren't birds. And we're like, what is that noise? Like, why are they behaving like this? I've never seen a flock of birds act like this. And then we just watched them, and as the sun went down, they created like a tornado spiral, and they went straight into this chimney. And by this point, we had realized that they were bats, and they were bats that were roosting on their way to somewhere else. And we thought that this was going to be a reoccurring phenomenon. So we came back, and they weren't there because they had moved on. And there's a beauty to that, because they had bigger and better things to do. Bat things. So this is called Bats. I saw the new Batman movie. It was actually really good. Yeah, it was good. The sun is now disappearing, kissing clouds with the night in the clearing. The brick wall is slowly crumbling, eyes between skies and twiddling thumbs. The sounds that are heard, they are gentle, weird and feared. So does this make us mental? To hold on to the wonder in whimsy as the bats return to their chimneys. The setting sun is just as beautiful through the eyes and the wings of anything. Hundreds fly just above now, passerby pass unknowing. Somehow curious and fluttering this dark cloud. People missing out, that is clear. We are both well aware they'll be moving. There's no time for hesitation or brooding. There are too many things they're pursuing, so they take to the skies. The setting sun is just as beautiful for the eyes and wings of anything. While their absence is always saddening, there are changes still left to be battling. And the heart flutters on with such swift wings. It will come and it will go. But I hope on crumbling brick you'll sit with me when out from the distance we'll see one by one, 2 by 2, and 3 by 3 as the bats return to their chimneys. When the bats return to their chimneys. No. It's supposed to ring out. Thank you. And then back to the piano for the last time, and I won't be switching over anymore. This is one of the first songs that I recorded with him, and so it is near and dear to my heart, and I feel like a good ending song because it's a bit more calm, not as murder, revenge, sadness. This one's called Breathe. You breathe a sigh. Hope that breath creates a wave that will take you far from here. There's expectation in this life we lead. May the swell of those tides take you where you wish to be. For I am no keeper of the sands we'll tread tomorrow. Release your ropes woven, holding fast to earthly tokens and sorrows, the sorrows. find that you are suddenly miles from there. There's expectation in this life we lead. You find that for a moment you no longer care. Now you are the keeper to the sands you'll tread tomorrow. You've released the ropes woven. It was your hands that wove them. My friend, time just isn't for us to borrow. When you're free, you're free. You're free. And you can breathe. And that concludes our night. Thanks once again, everybody, and Killer's Tacos, and Bone Doggy, and everyone, and Richie Ann. And now what do I do? What's happening?
We're gonna do it.
And we're back. We're back.
We're back. Hey, welcome
We're back. Yeah, we're back.
That's good.
And that was a double dose of Emma Ricks, our featured artist for the night.
That's right.
I know.
That was wonderful.
Brilliant.
She is a fantastic piano player and a
Fiasco.
She's
She's a fiasco
She's
on
a
wheels.
fiasco. She is phenomenal guitar player too. I just really dig her style. And
Songwriter.
her
is
songwriting
Lovely.
and her intros to her songs.
Go on for days.
No, they're great.
Okay, they're great, but they go on for days. It's- she can write an intro. That woman, she can just trail it out. So anyway, that's the show.
That was a show. That was a fun show.
It was a good show.
That was a good
It was
show.
really good. And we have to say this. This was our last show at Pirate Radio. Or not at Pirate Radio.
We're
I'm
done?
sorry. We're done. No, that's not
You
true.
killed us before we even ended ourselves?
Cut that out. Anyway,
It's not.
that was our last show at Killer's Tacos.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
And of course, a special thank you to Killer Tacos for allowing us to be there
Putting
and
up
use
with
their
us for
venue.
a long time. 13 episodes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 13 serious episodes. So like 13 months.
It's 13, but I'm pretty sure
We did more.
it's like, I know it's stupid the way I've been, but I can't. There's so many numbers on. I'd have to go back and change every number, but on the flyer for the
Yeah.
events, like we just did 16, I think. 15.
Well, there was 3 of them we didn't actually
Which
publish.
is fair.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say, come to our 16th show, but then here's
Yes.
our 13th video. We aren't behind.
This
we just
is
didn't use
episode
a few of
13.
them. But as far as how many shows we've done live,
Right.
we've done 16.
16 or 17
And
of them.
15 of those were at Killers, so we're very
Yep.
thankful for
Yes.
Killers.
They've
for
been
Killers.
wonderful, and they gave us a great place. Killer's Tacos in Denton. Kind of turned it into a kind of a punky place now. And
It
so
did, yeah. It's
there's a lot of
it's
stuff.
a great little venue for
Yeah.
musicians. Absolutely. It's kind of cool too, segueing over to our new location. For,
Right. We have moved over to Herf's Tap House
Yeah.
in Denton, which is kind of becoming our new home base.
It's coming it's our turf.
Yeah, Herf's is our turf. And so I'll never forget, Rachel texted me one time and said, hey, we got a chance to play at a place called Herf's. And I texted you back, what the hell is a Herf?
That's exactly what he
Yeah,
texted back.
just what the hell is a Herf? Neither one of us
I cannot
still
tell you how
figured
many
it out.
times I've had to spell it out for him to make sure
Exactly.
he went to the right place.
So anyway, so the next episode that you guys see, which will be episode 14, will actually have taken place at Herf's
That's right.
Tap House. We just wanted to it was nothing against Killers or anything like that. We just wanted a little change of venue. And
Yeah.
we've kind of made Herf's our home base.
Yeah.
That's where we do our open mic and stuff like that. And we play some gigs there, and it's a great place.
It's a great little environment. Great
Yeah.
beer, great service.
Yep, that's
Everything
it's
about
a
it.
family
And-
environment.
But he said it's family friendly, and
Yep.
that so is Killers, so is a lot of places around
Yeah.
here. But it's a really good.
Ooh, you know what's cool? You know what's awesome? And I shouldn't be talking out of school, but I'm going to anyway because that's never stopped us before. July, Herf's is getting their liquor license, which means whiskey and Coke for Bone Doggy, which means they are never going to get rid of me. I'm going to be there forever. So it's a big deal.
It's a game changer.
It is a game changer. So thank you, my dear, for doing this. It's wonderful. And
You're
we'd like
welcome.
to thank it. You know what? I'm not even going to go there. We would like to thank the lovely and talented James
James
and JT
Durwachter. You
Durwachter.
got me questioning things.
I
Stop
think-
it.
yeah.
Durwachter.
Okay, there you go. And Daniel Gussman.
Daniel Gussman.
That's right.
Which will be with us at Herf's Tap House on January. We're not
January.
Gosh, I was so
Whoa.
confident. July 9th. This won't be
And
posted
it's
before
foul
July
balled.
9th, will it though?
No, it'll be. We have no idea. Time is an illusion.
I really don't even know what today
Gig
is.
time, doubly so. So,
But a special thank you to our special guest of the evening.
Emma Ricks. That's right, Emma Ricks. So until next time.
No.
What?
Special thank you to Bob.
Oh yeah, him over there in the corner. Our production Nazi, the guy, Bob
Bob's
Ralph.
gonna draw a face on Doggy somehow. He's gonna put like rabbit ears
I
behind.
want a Pokemon right there. I want a Pokey that I could poke. And so, good night, Rachel.
Oh, good night, Doggy. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Right? It's down there. The likes down there. The comments. Do all that thing.
Awesome. I
Because-
always wondered what that was for.
If you do it, it'll make us happy.
Does it?
That's what, that's what they told
Push
me.
the button, Max.
One of those. And then X. X is up there.
Don't hit the X up in the corner. We'll go away.
I mean, you can keep it open all the time.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It does this little thing now on your phone where it pushes it down to the corner so your YouTube
Yes,
video
it
still plays.
does.
You're stuck with us forever.
Good night.